Hey everybody. I thought that I would bring my dog Ginger along with me today to read to you guys because, hey, it's just fun to have a dog in the frame, right? She's kind of a rude eater. Do you hear all that smacking? But she's a sweetie, so I'm hoping she'll stay here as I read. I'm excited. I am going to read you this book, When God Made You, which I think is a super cool book. And here's the thing. If one of you guys, or whichever one of you would like to do this, if you will draw a picture or do some kind of, maybe write a little poem or just write down some thoughts or do some coloring about how this book kind of makes you feel about God, I will put your name in a drawing to be the one who wins this book, and I will bring it to you at your house. So if you like this book and you'd like to have it as your own, either draw something or write something about how it made you feel and made you feel about God, and then you can have a chance at winning it. Oh, Ginger, you're drooling. That's really gross. Okay, why don't you lie down? All right, so When God Made You. And Ginger's just eating over here. Now I guess I'm just going to ignore her. I'm going to move a little closer so you can see it really well. All right, Ginger, you have to move now. Oh, and by the way, this is by Matthew Paul Turner and illustrated by David Catrow. You, when God made you all shiny and new. An incredible you, a you all your own, a you unlike anyone else ever known. An exclusive design. I'm trying to figure out how to hold this so it's really straight. There we go. An exclusive design, one God refined. You're a perfectly crafted one of a kind. Because when God made you, somehow God knew that the world needed someone exactly like you. You. God thinks about you. God was thinking of you long before your debut. From the very beginning, amid history and time, you, little one, never left God's mind. God imagined your eyes, your head's shape and size, and knew what you'd look like when you felt surprised. God pictured your nose and all 10 of your toes. The sound of your voice, God had it composed. The lines on your hair, the lines on your hands, your hair, every strand, God knew every detail, like it was all planned. Out of billions of faces from all cultures, all races, people God made from all different places. God knew your name. Your picture is framed. God's family without you would not be the same. Because when God made you, this much is true. The world got to meet who God already knew. You. When God sees you, God delights in what is and sees only what's true. That you, yes, you, in all of your glory, bring color and rhythm and rhyme to God's story. So be you, fully you, a show-stopping review. Live your life in full color, every tint, every hue. Discover, explore, have faith but love more, and learn and relearn all that God made you for. Use your talents and passions, these gifts that God fashioned. Think up ideas and then put them into action. 'Cause God loves you creating, your true self displaying, when light on the inside through art is portraying. When you make believe, the stories conceived, the heroes, the magic, those tricks up your sleeve. When you dance alone, spinning like a cyclone, being whoever, whatever, in a world all your own. God smiles, and here's why. In the spark of your eye, a familiar reflection shines bright from inside. 'Cause when God made you and the world oohed and awed, in heaven they called you an image of God. You, when God dreams about you, God dreams about all that in you will be true. That you, God's you, will be hopeful and kind, a giver who lives with all heart, soul, and mind. A dreamer who dreams in big and small themes. One who keeps dreaming in journeys upstream. A mover, a shaker, a lover of nature. A builder of bridges, you, the peacemaker. A you who views others as sisters and brothers and lives by 3 words, love one another. A confident you, strong and brave too. You being you is God's dream coming true. 'Cause when God made you, all heaven was beaming. Over you, God was already smiling and dreaming. And that's the end, when God made you. So, I hope that reminds you of how special you are, because you are made by God. You were God's idea. You were made in God's image. And, oh, I see that I have another friend in here. That's Mr. Friendly saying hello up there. And Ginger has conked out on the rug. I'm glad God made these friends too. And even though the animals are super special, they're not as special as you, because as a person, you are like God in some really special ways. And the main way is in being able to decide to love. Even when it's hard, God has created us to be people who love like He does. So I hope that you are reminded of how much God loves you as we read this book today. All right. God bless all you guys. Bye.